LASIK surgery, boys.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you've seen my previous vlogs, you've heard me mention that Justin got LASIK eye surgery. If you don't know Justin, he is my boyfriend. This video is going to be the entire process of getting it, how it felt while getting it, the recovery process, all the things. I have a few questions from people who submitted questions, and then I just kind of came up with questions that I thought were interesting enough to put in a video. So if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe down below. I post a new video every Tuesday and Friday. So let's get on into the video. Okay, before we talk about the process, how long have you worn glasses?
I don't know.
I literally told you this.
I didn't think about any of these things. Probably since 6th grade.
And how bad was your vision? Like, could you see without your glasses?
Yes, but not far. I was nearsighted.
Okay. And he wore contacts every day. He didn't really wear glasses all that often, just at like night sometimes.
Yeah, I would take my contacts out.
Yeah, so he wore contacts literally all the time. Have you always wanted to get LASIK eye surgery?
Pretty much, yeah.
So why don't you tell them how you set up your appointment? Who did you talk to?
Well, I first talked to the eye doctor that I go to at Walmart.
And he just like sent you to a person?
He recommended some places that were really far from where we live.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So then I did the wise thing as any young man would do, and I asked their mom.
Go Melanie.
And she found a couple of places around where we live that were much closer and much cheaper. So that's what we went to with one of those, and it worked out a lot better probably.
And it took you, how long did it take you to set up that appointment and actually get your surgery date?
Whenever we did the first consultation, they like check your eyes and do all that good stuff, measure your eyes with all these machines and whatnot. It's not scary, it's quick and painless really. And then it takes about 2 weeks after that, they got me in for the surgery because you have to go 2 weeks without wearing your contacts.
Oh yeah.
You wear your glasses, but you can't wear contacts. Your eyes just kind of have to settle down for like 2 weeks, and then they get you back in there.
Okay, so this is what I'm most excited about, is you actually talking about the surgery process, because I just think it's like really fascinating. I was telling all my family, literally everything. So the day you went in to surgery, they obviously have to prep you for the procedure. Tell them how they prepped you for the procedure.
Well, you go through your normal eye exam one last time just so they can make sure they got everything. My voice cracked right there. So check everything again so they can make sure nothing's really changed or anything like that. And they got like good measurements of your eye and all that. And then when you get into the room where the LASIK machine is, which I didn't really have, they don't call it LASIK per se. You still do the laser, they called it something else though. I can't remember what it was, like ACR or something like that maybe. And they lay you down in this bed, they give you a hairnet, shower cap, whatever you want to call it. It felt pretty sweet. And then they cover one of your eyes because they do one eye at a time, and I guess they don't want to irritate the other one. So then they clean your eye, which is weird. Well, they give you
this part's weird.
They give you some numbing drops for your eye, so you don't feel anything. You just kind of like see it, and then it like disappears when it's like really close to your eye because everything is like dark. And they give you like a bunch of different liquids they put in there, and then they take this like toothbrush it's like an electric toothbrush, just so it's like round, and then they like, I don't know if it cleans your eye or just gets all like loose, anything in your eye out of it, or just really cleans your eye. I think that's what it does. And then they give you a couple more drops, and then they crank up the laser, and then it's like, it's not like a laser like you think, like a laser, or like in the Final Destination movie where it's like a laser that shoots that lady's eye and friggin' goes bananas on her face. That's nothing like it is. But they do use that little thing to like, in that movie where they pry her eye open, the little metal thing,
yeah, to hold
they
it
actually do like use that to keep your eye open, obviously, so you can't close it. But the laser is just like it looks like a blinking white light, and it literally lasts like 10 to 15 seconds. And then after that, they give you, it's called a cold rinse, which is some kind of cold water or solution or something, and it is freezing cold, and it's probably one of the worst parts of the whole thing because it is so cold on your eye, and there's nothing you can do about it. But it's about 5 seconds. It seems a lot longer because it's just so awful. And then after that, I think he throws a contact in over your eye that you wear for like 4 days, and then the eye's done. and then you do the whole steps again for your other eye, and that's it. It's pretty quick and painless. It's not that bad.
Obviously, I didn't think it was going to take like a super long time, but I did not think it was going to be as fast as you said it was.
Yeah, it was about 10 minutes an eye. Maybe.
That's crazy.
Maybe.
That's crazy. So after the surgery, what was your recovery process like?
They gave me some kind of medication that you take 3 times a day. That I think it's to help so your eyes don't itch as much, and they're not, maybe if there's any pain, they won't have pain or anything like that. And then you have 2 kinds of drops you take 3 times a day, and then they give you some extra drops that in case when you take those drops, if you need like an extra drop or something, they give you different kinds if like your eyes are really irritated or anything like that. But I didn't have any problem with irritation or anything. My eyes were just really sensitive to light. So I wore my sunglasses a lot, even inside, and it was weird. Yeah, it was pretty easy recovery once you do those 4 days. You go back in, and then they take those contacts out, which the contacts they put in are just to help protect your eyes from being like scratched or anything. When you blink, it's just to protect your eyes. And then they take those out, and then you just keep doing your drops like you're supposed to.
And you don't have to go back to the doctor at all, like unless they bother you?
No, they said it's an 8-week healing process. So my eyes are going to go from good to bad to good to good to good, and then maybe have a bad day or something like that. But they said it takes a full like 8 weeks for your eyes really to heal and everything to connect.
How long ago did you have the surgery? I probably should have said that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh yeah. And do your eyes bother you at all still? Like, are they still sensitive?
No, my eyes are fine. They're like everything's blurry every now and then, but it's still like a way better blurry than what it was before. I can still see, but I'd just rather it be clear.
Yeah. All right, now we are going to go into questions. Like I said, I did get some people who submitted questions, and then others I just kind of came up on my own. The first one, Elif asked, was any of it painful? How is the recovery process? We basically just talked about that, but if you want to...
Yeah, I mean, really, like I said, the only painful parts, I would say, were the cold rinse, and it's not painful, it's just like really cold water or like I said, solution on your eye, and it's really not fun. And then when they also put tape around your eyes to help keep it open, and they rip that tape off. Of course, tape getting ripped off your skin it always hurts. So other than that, nothing hurts, it's fine.
I thought it was gonna hurt, or at least like you feel something, I don't know, but I guess because they numb it.
And the recovery is easy. Like I said, my eyes were just sensitive. My eyes didn't itch or irritate or anything like that. Just, you can't mess with your eyes, and that's the hardest part really for me, is because you always, in the mornings and stuff, you want to wake up and rub your eyes.
He keeps telling me, rub your eyes for me. I can't rub my eyes, rub your eyes.
Or when I don't want her to rub her eyes and she's over there just scratching her eye, I'm like, stop. She's teasing me.
And remember when you woke up that one day and your eyes kept watering? Was it just because your eyes were sensitive, or?
I don't really know. They told me that day, my surgery was on Thursday, and they had been telling me for weeks that the Saturday after the surgery, that'll be the worst day because my eyes will be really irritated, which they didn't feel irritated. It was only that morning where they were watering a lot, but they were just super
It was that the day
that day.
and that's like you couldn't keep your eyes open?
Yeah, it was hard to keep my eyes open.
Okay, just because like all the light?
Yeah, it was just really super sensitive that day.
That makes sense.
But it was still horrible.
Morgan says, honestly, how does it feel to wake up every day and be able to see clearly? Is it weird to get used to? My vision is the worst, and I've definitely thought about getting mine done.
Yeah, it's beautiful to wake up and be able to see, and it is really weird because I even told her one day I went to get up and I had to get right back in bed because I was getting ready to go take my contacts out, and I forgot that I wasn't wearing any contacts. And I wanted to do that a few times because I just sit there, I'm like, all right, I gotta get ready to take my contacts out, and I gotta keep telling myself, no, it's my vision, it's not contacts. So it's weird to get used to, but it's definitely, it's been nice and it's been worth it so far.
Good. Kelly says, okay, going off the last question, how does it feel to not put contacts in? I feel like I would look so weird without my glasses, and I don't know how I'd do it.
So I never wore my glasses a lot, so I really didn't like them that much, and wearing them just for those 2 weeks before the surgery was horrible. But I think what was the question? I don't even remember.
Just how does it feel to not put glasses on or put your contacts in every day?
It's nice. I didn't like, most mornings it was easy to put my contacts in, but there was those few mornings where they just did not want to go in mine. It was really annoying because I'm not a very patient person. So I was just tired of it, and I'm glad I don't have to fight with that anymore. And my glasses were old, and I hadn't had my prescription updated in them yet. So they were not that good anyway. So I'm glad I don't have to fight and wear those.
Okay, thank you to the 3 of you who submitted questions. Now I'm going to just ask you questions that I thought would be interesting to add in this video. Now, you don't have to give me the exact amount, obviously, but about how much did it cost if you're comfortable with sharing, and do they do payment plans?
It was $3,600. And I'm assuming they would do a payment plan because most places that have like big bills like that do.
Yeah,
But I just went ahead and took care of it.
big money.
Save up for it because
Yeah,
if there's
for
something
sure,
you
for
really want
sure.
to do, you'll save up for it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to just think about it for a day and then be like,
Yes,
I mean, I
yes,
would
definitely
recommend
think
it
about
'cause
it. Talk to people
it's
about
nice.
it. Watch videos of people who have gotten it done. Like, definitely do your research.
Yeah, but it's not. It makes sure you go to like the right place, obviously, because you don't
Yeah.
want to go to some place that has never done it.
And I just put, how did you schedule an appointment? But you just talked to your doctor, your normal eye doctor.
Well, no, I talked to him and then I just called the other place because the place my
Oh.
doctor wanted to send me to was not
Oh,
close,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, that's right.
I just said,
That's
all right,
right.
I'm not talking to you anymore about it, and I went.
But more than likely, talk to your eye doctor about it first, and then.
Yeah, well,
look
yeah,
around.
definitely. I would talk to your doctor, see
Yeah.
what they say, and then if you don't, always get your own second opinion, and you can still research and do all that other stuff and call around and see. And if something sounds better, then go that route and see how it works out.
Yeah. And about how long does it take to recover?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
It's a full
completely.
8 weeks, and then the first month, because 8 weeks is about 2 months. The first month, he said, I can't since the weather was getting warmer. He said I can't. He doesn't want me to go like swimming. And
Yeah.
he said I can go swimming. He just doesn't want me to put my head fully submerged underwater because I guess the water would irritate me. I know the first couple of days after the surgery, taking a shower, I had to be real careful because when water got in or near my eyes, it definitely burned and it was not fun.
Yeah.
So if you take a shower, I would recommend being real careful with how you do it. Maybe wear some goggles. I should have done that. It's not horrible, but it's
That was good.
irritating.
I forgot about the whole
I did
water
too,
thing.
so yeah.
That's good.
So just be careful if you take showers. So it'd probably be better to take a bath, honestly, but I
Yeah.
don't like taking baths. So.
Yeah. Did you see right after the surgery was done?
Yes, I was not blind.
Were you? Was it blurry right after, or?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
blurry. I mean, it was a lot better than I thought it was. I thought the first day was going to be really irritating
same,
and everything.
same.
But I walked outside a couple times without sunglasses or anything, and it really didn't bother me.
Honestly, I was
So-
shocked that you could see right after. Like anytime I think of like eye surgery, I feel like you'll have to like wear patches or something. But it's crazy that you could see right after.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really crazy.
It's not like clear vision. It's real blurry. I mean, you're a little.
And the last question: will you ever have to get it done again?
No, I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Everybody that I've talked to that has had it done, they always throw out, "Oh, I did it 20 years ago," and they're still doing good. Now, when you get older, your vision's just gonna go out again because you're getting
Yeah.
old, and there's really not much you can do about it. So.
Yeah. That is all the questions that I have for this video. Do you have anything you want to add, or you feel like you just said everything?
I think I got everything.
Yeah, I think you did really good. He was nervous about being in a sit-down video because he's, of course, like been in vlogs, but he's never done a sit-down video. So I'm really glad that you did this with me.
You're welcome. But yeah, I would recommend it. It was definitely nice, and hopefully
It's life-changing.
Whenever, for real. Well, whenever it fully heals, hopefully it'll definitely be even more worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Updates to come on watch my vlog, subscribe. But if you did enjoy this video and it was helpful to you, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I post a video every Tuesday and Friday, so thanks for watching.
If you like me in the videos more,
Subscribe.
leave it in the comments. Tell her she needs to get more help. Maybe I'll be in more.